So first I'm going in with a red, and I just want it to be red as the base, but then we're gonna go in with some brown shades to deepen it up. The vibe I'm going for is log cabin chic. So just imagine you're in a log cabin somewhere in the Pacific Northwest or it could honestly be any more northern state. I dyed my hair this red shade, and this is also not the best that it can look. This is like day 3. Yeah, I have stayed at a log cabin before in Ohio. My friend from growing up, we were besties growing up and then stayed in touch after we both moved. I was best friends with her and her sister, and the older sister got married a couple years ago, and she wanted me to do her makeup. So that was the first bride I've ever done, was one of my childhood besties. All of the close friends and family got to stay in this log cabin. It was in a more rural, I can't say that word very well. It was in a more rural part of Ohio, like more in the woods and lots of hills and just like so beautiful. I got to stay in this cabin and do my childhood bestie's makeup for her wedding. It was such a good experience. I was just so happy to be with my childhood friends and just like be all together. It was so fun. But then also we were in this beautiful log cabin, and it was just like it was just stunning. I dream of staying in log cabins. To this day, I'm like, when can I be in a log cabin next? Yeah, I just have this obsession with log cabins because of the show Twin Peaks. That's the main reason. I'm just gonna include some pictures of the Twin Peaks sets. Yeah, so I blended out that red shade. I'm gonna go in with some highlight shades. So there's this really light shimmery pink, and just pop that on the inner corner just to kind of brighten it up so it's not so red everywhere. But the other thing that I was kind of inspired by for this look, this is so random. I used to be obsessed with that show Once Upon a Time, like really obsessed. That was like my hyperfixation in middle school. The whole reason why I was so obsessed with it is because I was such a huge shipper of Emma and Hook. Even now, just thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, I just had like a really bad crush on this actor that played Captain Hook in Once Upon a Time. So anyway, Once Upon a Time relates to the singer Christina Perry, who did A Thousand Years from Twilight. Classic, amazing, stunning. She also had a lot of other great music. The thing about her is she was a really big Emma and Hook shipper, and she got the actor, his name is Colin O'Donoghue, she got him to be in one of her music videos. The song was called The Words. She had him in a log cabin setting, chopping wood, in like a flannel shirt, you know, she really did that for the girlies that were obsessed with him at the time. But yeah, she had him in this music video in this like log cabin setting, and it was just like such a vibe. I was like, wow. Yeah, I just want to thank Christina Perry for making that music video. That is really where my log cabin fantasy began. Really, all I want is just to be in a log cabin with like a really hot guy and watch him chop wood. And then this is the makeup look that I would be wearing. That is my ideal situation, being in a log cabin with a trusted man, hot guy. So you gotta find a man that like you can really trust. I haven't found one yet that like I'm really attracted to, that I can also feel safe with and trust. It's like a coppery gold color. I'm just putting that on the lid because we're gonna go in with some glitter. I've been really trying to get back into creative makeup, and the easiest way to make your makeup be a little bit more fun and take it to the next level is just add a little bit of glitter. Like, I have so many makeup glitters that I've had for years. I don't see why I couldn't still use them. Let me go back in with the dark brown shade just a little bit, just to deepen this up, because I feel like I lost some of the darkness after I put that lid shade down, but just a little bit, just in the outer corner like that. And I'm gonna clean it up with concealer. Okay, glitter time. I'm going to be using the NYX Glitter Glue. And then this glitter is also by NYX. This is the glitter I'm using. It's like a coppery, yeah, it's in the shade Copper. So there's the glitter. I take a little bit of glitter up in the crease, just a little bit, but I want most of it to be on the lid. So now I'm gonna apply lashes, and then I'll come back and finish the rest of my face. For powder, I use Airspun. And then I'm gonna use this really light powder. It's from Jaclyn Hill's old makeup collection. Why do I never use this? It's a little too light for me. That's the main reason. And then just dust it off like right away. Like, don't let it sit there, because it'll be super white if you let it sit. But I need to go in with some bronzer. I'm trying to use up a lot of my old products, so I'm using a very old Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer. Okay, I put a little bit of blush on my nose, and then I just blend it out with my foundation brush. I've been streaming on Twitch just a little bit. All of my streams so far have been not that interesting. I started playing Zoo Tycoon. I edited one of the streams and I'm gonna upload it to my YouTube. So if you see a Zoo Tycoon gaming video from me, it's from one of my Twitch streams. It's such a random game. But yeah, you basically just build a zoo and build a bunch of animal exhibits and make your zoo really interesting. It's just something that's not that difficult. You can just kind of turn your brain off and mindlessly play Zookeeper. I'm probably only gonna make a few more streams of it. I just want to get to the highest level that you can go, and it's the newer Zoo Tycoon. It's not the old version of the game. Pretty much everybody that I've seen talk about the new Zoo Tycoon agrees that the old one was so much more fun, because you could customize things so much more, but it's still fun. I still like it. So the next video I'm gonna upload on here is gonna be a Zoo Tycoon playthrough, because I really want to get into gaming and streaming on Twitch, but I don't really want to play any complicated games so far. Like, I just want to play really easy simulation type games. I kind of just want to like ease into gaming and not have it be like super hard games at first. Yeah, I'm getting into gaming slowly. Like, this channel's not gonna become ever. I'll never like just post gaming stuff. I'll always be doing makeup related videos at the same time, but I do want to switch up my content. Like, I'm gonna start doing more movie reviews, and then I'll be doing gameplays every now and then too, so. Why not just do like a dark red lip? But you could totally do a nude lip with this look. So this is from Wet n Wild, and it's their Mega Last Liquid Catsuit in the shade Video Vixen. I'm just gonna use a lip liner in a similar shade. Gives it like a nice berry color. And then I'm gonna go in with this liquid lipstick. Well, the applicator just broke off. I have to be careful with using my old makeup because the applicators can break off so easily. Okay, so then on top, I'm gonna use this lip gloss by GIRLCULT. But it's like this dark red. Obsessed. I just wanted to kind of manifest being in a log cabin at some point when I'm older and have money to like rent out a log cabin for like a couple days. That's my goal. Rent out a log cabin with a sexy man. It would be nice at some point to have like a little log cabin getaway with a trusted man, or just with my friends, or a friend. I don't have very many friends, but that is my goal. Trying to manifest sultry glam to seduce a lumberjack in. That's what this makeup is giving. So this is just a hypothetical situation that I like to think about. Log cabin vibes. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!